What's good? What's good? I'm here. Welcome to another episode of Chief in Chart. It's your man Don Bucks. It's brought to you by Rap and Dough, the home of money conversations and all that. Series we talk about options trading. So if you're into options trading and or stock trading, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. This is episode Cantaloupe Haze, because that's what I'm chiefing. Upside continuation. Upside continuation is the subtitle, because that's what we had today. And y'all would probably know that if you had the notification bell. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Yeah, upside continuation, man. So if y'all was tapped in yesterday, y'all know what was going on. The SPY been going crazy. But before I get into that, what I want to talk about, it's been a good month. This month is wrapping up, y'all. We're about to go into November. Time is flying. Hopefully you're taking steps every day towards your goal, because before you know it, it'll be next year. It's about to be Thanksgiving. Before you know, it's going to be Christmas. Then it's going to be 2023. But I say all that to say, man, we're doing everything so we can chill eventually. We're doing everything we're doing so we can let our foot off the pedal a little bit. Like, y'all know my story. I used some of my options profits from when I ran the bag up initially to get a rental car. So these past 30 days, matter of fact, let me just show y'all. These past 30 days, I made almost $700 doing nothing. Doing nothing. That's called residual income. So let me show y'all what I mean. Bought my first rental car. It's been rented out since the beginning of the month. All right. So let me show y'all what the car is doing right now. See, money is being made and I'm not there. That is what residual income is, like passive income. So that's where you want to get. You want to get to a point where money is being made without you having to be there. This is why we options trade. This is why we sell digital products. This is why we buy dividends. So as y'all can see, well, it's been rented out since the 4th. And they just keep extending and extending and extending to the point where I'm up $600 and I'm due another 81 within the next 3 days, 3 to 7 days. So that's about $700 in the past month from doing nothing. All right. So that's some more incentive for y'all to master this thing called options. All right. So that's all I had to say about that. But this is the SPY. This is what we're looking at. And if y'all was tapped in yesterday, y'all know we was working with a momentum divergence. All right. Y'all know how we feel about momentum divergences to the upside or to the downside. So we are now looking at the daily chart. Each one of these bars you see represent a whole day of trading. All right. And y'all know how we feel about 3 or more bars going in the same direction. Expect a pullback. And that's what we had yesterday. But that is normal price action, especially once it breaks through a resistance level that it did here. So eventually test it. But another reason why you can just see this play out is that the Bollinger Bands, these blue lines on the outside, right? When the bars go outside of here, these price bars go outside of the Bollinger Band, that indicates extremes. So it's being bought on the extreme. So eventually, in the near future, it's going to come back in because it's extreme. Same thing for the downside. If it's down here outside, it's extremely sold. So it's going to come back in. As you can see, every time it goes outside, it comes back in. That's why I use the Bollinger Bands. Some people use them as a trading system or part of a trading system. I use it for extremes, right? So we knew that it was going to come back in after these 3 or 4 bars anyway. But the Bollinger Bands added some confirmation to the fact that that's what's going to happen, and it did. But when it came back in, being that we have our levels drawn, our support and resistance levels on the daily, we had an idea of where it was going to stop when it came back in, which was here, where it stopped, right? This is why you want to draw your levels. Levels are important because you know where the price is going or have an idea where the price is going. So we said with this new high in the MACD, in this pullback, our recipe or our edge said that it was going to stop here and continue up and test 389. What did it do today? What was the high? 389.52. I don't have a crystal ball, y'all. It's just the chart is telling us what it is. We're doing what the charts say. That is it. We are not guessing. But if you're following along, you'll know what the chart is saying. We have to draw our levels. Right? We're using the Bollinger Bands for extremes, and we're using the MACD to let us know where the momentum is going. So with this momentum divergence, we seen yesterday that it was a momentum divergence. It had a level here that it can bounce off of. All right. So that plus that equals a bounce. And lo and behold, it bounced. And it tested where we said it was going to test. And that's where it's at as we speak. It's at where we said it was going to go. It's here. Right? If you was tapped in yesterday, you can go back to yesterday's video. You'll see where we said it was going. And it's there. So what we could expect Monday, I'll be back Sunday with what the charts say Sunday. So make sure y'all have a notification bell and all that. Like, you know what I mean, slammed and all that. So y'all know when I'm going live. I like to try to get those done early because people was complaining that they ain't see it and whatever. So I get it done early so there's no complaints now. Get it done early, put it up so y'all have plenty of time to go over it and size up what y'all sizing up. But the reason why we pay attention to the SPY, and I say this all the time, is because the SPY, the S&P 500, is a representation of the overall market. Whatever the SPY is doing, a lot of times the rest of the market is doing. All right. So let me see about this here. So you see where we're at. We're at a resistance level. Right? And we're going to the extreme on the Bollinger Band. On the daily too. So this is the longer time frame price action that we're investigating right now. On the later time frame trend, market price action, the daily, we're at the resistance. We're extreme on the Bollinger Band, right? So what does that say? That says we're going to see some weakness come Monday. we're going to see some pullback. Slight, because we got to come inside of this Bollinger Band, and plus we have to contend with this resistance level. So sometime next week, it's going to bust through. But I believe Monday, we're going to play around with this level. I believe it's going to consolidate. It'll probably bust through and consolidate. If it don't bust through, it'll consolidate down here and set up the bust through. Because any weakness that we see, we need to be buying it with this behind the MACD. But we want to see how much weakness first. Because we have extreme on the Bollinger and a level. So it's either going to bust through and then work off some extremeness, or it's going to reject here and work off some extremeness and then bust through. And then the next level will be 394. All right. And then the next level after that, as we can see, is here. Because I don't have that label. But 394 is the next level up. So I will wait to see what this is going to do if you're not already in it. All right. Because we have an extreme and a level. So it's either going to continue, bust through and slow down a little bit before it go, or it's going to reject here and mess around at the base here. That's what I see. So it's been a dope week. It's been a dope week if y'all been following along and playing things that correspond with the spot or don't correspond with the spot. Because, you know, as y'all know, I'm playing a stock that acts in reverse of the spot. So we are in it. We're in that with some time on the contract. So we're in that till next week. Hopefully we got some time on the contract. So I'm hoping for a bust through Monday, but if not, we got time on it, a little bit of time. Whereas though we can wait past Monday, see what happens. But I believe it's going to continue and then work it off here above the level. That's what I think. We shall see. All right. We shall see. But it's Don Bucks, man. It's Cheef and Chart. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. And if you want to learn how to swing trade like this, if you don't already, or just in case you want some reinforcement, feel free to hit the description of this channel and grab the Intro to Swing options course. It's pay what you want for now. We're running that play. Everything in the catalog is pay what you want. So there's no excuse for you not to have this information. And with that being said, I'll see y'all Sunday. And always remember, ain't no competition. It's always you versus you. See y'all Sunday.